Hello, field sales team. My name is Tiffany LeVar, and I'm on the training team. And happy pre-test. So we are going to be talking today during this pre-test flip video all about our new premium corded real wood product. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk through some of the big kind of selling and execution tips that I know you've heard through your sales meeting that you attended last December, as well as on the conference call that Jen Durham hosted earlier this year. So we're going to walk through some of that great stuff, and then we're going to talk through some of the product knowledge on this new premium corded real wood. And we're going to do that just kind of in prequel to the training call that we're going to have next Tuesday on January the 22nd at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to walk through some of the execution pieces first, and you all will see here that I have a sample of the new cherry product, and you all will be receiving your hand samples. They're going to be shipped out the week of January the 21st. So you should be receiving them at some point that week or early the next week. So you will have those hand samples so you can conduct this real wood training in your stores before the launch happens there in early March. So with that being said, let's talk about some of the big pieces to this new corded product. So the number one selling tip that we really want to make sure that your associates and consumers understand is that this new cherry finish is consumer preferred, and it is a broad appealing real wood finish. So what that means is that when we did our consumer research, this was the number one winner of the finish that consumers liked and preferred for their home. So we know that this is going to coordinate nicely, as real wood is supposed to, with other wooden finishes throughout the home. So your furniture, your flooring, your cabinetry, this warm cherry is going to be that preferred finish for the consumer. Now, one thing I want to give you guys some heads up on as far as price point. This new warm cherry is going to be priced a little bit higher than the current golden oak product in your store. Because it is this preferred finish, it's got a nice decorative valance, it is the premium product, but it is much less expensive than the rustic oak in your stores if you have that product. So that's kind of where it falls in the price point, and when we go through the training information, you'll see exact percentages, but just know that this is a little bit higher than your current oak and much less expensive than rustic oak if applicable. Now, one thing that you will see with this launch, depending on stores, you're either going to receive a 2-inch slat size or a 2 3/8-inch slat size. You won't have both in one store. Now, we know with the 2-inch slat size in our special order program, 91% of the time, people are choosing a 2-inch slat size. So it is the most popular and it is the most preferred slat size. For the 2 3/8-inch slat size, we know that that's going to be popular because it's more of a shutter style look. And it's got that nice, larger slat size, so when you open your slats, you'll have a larger viewing space between each slat, so it won't obstruct from your view, and you'll actually have a smaller stack size when it is raised. So that 2 3/8 is going to be a great option for the consumer as well. Now, in each of those slat sizes, depending on which you receive, you will be getting 11 new SKUs. So you'll get the 11 new sizes, and then you'll also have returns sold separately for this new decorative valance. So we are not including the returns in the actual packaging because we know that 80+% of the time, people are choosing to mount this product inside their window frame. So that return, if we send it in every package, would be a great amount of waste or scrap or low war, but it will be sold separately, so it's certainly available for the consumer. One thing you need to understand is that Home Depot, in their Home Decorators Collection premium real wood product, they do include the returns. But that's about the only thing that they do on their Home Decorators Collection that we don't at this point with our new premium product, and we're going to get into that. So just the why behind that is, of course, because it would create quite a bit of scrap. Now, one thing for you guys to know from a planogram standpoint, and I know you've heard Jen speak about this, is that in the majority of stores, this new premium cherry, warm cherry product will be replacing where white real wood used to live, in the Bay. In a handful of stores, that's not the case, but Jen has sent you great information by store on exactly what you're receiving and what it's replacing. So please ensure that you're referencing that information for each of your stores if you're receiving this new product. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move into the new cherry product knowledge portion. And what you're going to see is that I train from the head rail down the blind. That's the way we're going to be training on our Custom Size Now product moving forward. It's an easy way to organize your flow and your training pitch in stores. So let's start off with our new features and benefits. You've heard me talk about the new decorative valance, but let's spend some time on it. It's a 2.5-inch profile, so it is larger. It looks very similar to our traditional special order real wood valance, so we're very excited about this. And you will notice that the valance clips are hidden. So on our current real wood product, it's a lower or a smaller profile valance, and the valance clips are exposed. But with this new real wood, or with the premium, the valance clips are hidden. And one thing that I will let you guys know who like to keep a lot of car stock of parts and pieces, these valance clips are the exact same as some of our special order real and faux wood valance clips. So you will be in a really good position if you walk into a store and a valance clip is broken or missing. You can easily replace these now on the premium product like you would with a special order product. So that's great. The next thing that I again want to focus on is again that cherry, that warm cherry broad appeal finish. We have not done a refresh on our real wood product in stores in a number of years. And so before we came to market with this warm cherry, we did a ton of consumer research. And this was the winner from the vast consumer research that we did for the most consumer broad appealing finish in the marketplace. So rest very assured in this warm cherry that it's going to sell well in the stores that you're receiving it in. Now I want to move into the features and benefits that you're used to sharing with your consumers and associates on the current real wood product. So let's start again at the headrail. You still have this great aluminum headrail, which is a lighter weight metal, and it's also very durable. So it's going to be very durable on smaller and wider window sizes. You won't have to worry about it bowing or sagging over time because it is that great aluminum headrail, whereas our competitor at Home Depot features a plastic headrail. Moving down, we also have the universal box mounting brackets. So these are staying the same, where you can mount them up in your window, into the side of your window, or back into your window. So this should solve for any, if not all, applications for your wood blind customers. So that has absolutely stayed the same. Now you're also going to notice that we still offer the Light Master feature on this product. So that is going to, again, increase privacy and light control in the home, where you don't have those small route holes through each slat. You can also, of course, still remove each of these slats easily for cleaning purposes or replacement purposes. So that is a great benefit to your consumer. Now we all know that real wood is lighter weight than faux wood, so your slats are going to be much lighter weight than a faux wood product. So for your larger windows, your wider windows, this is going to be the best option for your consumer. Now, of course, we don't want to put real wood in a bathroom or potentially a kitchen, areas where you have a lot of humidity or moisture in the air. But this lightweight slat would work in any other room of the home, your dining room, your bedroom, your living room, your office, areas like that. So the lighter weight slat, almost by half in comparison to faux wood, is a great benefit for those wider and larger windows. Next, you'll see we still offer this cord tilt. Now we know that the cord tilt is going to close your slats by about 10% tighter than a wand tilt. So this is going to give you more privacy and more light control on this real wood product. And it's also going to give you immediate closure. So at the end of the night, if it's time to close up shop and you've got 5 windows in one room, you can pull each of those tilt cords very quickly and easily for that immediate privacy, versus having a wand tilt where you had to spend time on each wand. The cord tilt also is more durable. It's a more durable tilting mechanism for your wider blinds, so that's also going to help increase durability over time. Now again, with this product, just like our current real wood, you can shorten this product once it's installed in your window very easily. It's the exact same shortening process that you're used to seeing today on our current, and so we'll have all of that information posted for you as well. And then, of course, we still have the great limited lifetime warranty on this blind. So none of that has changed on our new premium corded cherry real wood. So just to recap on our big 2 selling features with the premium real wood. You've got the great 2.5-inch decorative valance with hidden valance clips. So again, much more consumer preferred than the smaller valance with exposed clips. And you have this beautiful consumer preferred, broad appealing, warm cherry slat finish. So please make sure that you're really working with your associates to understand those selling tips and selling benefits so they can really use that with their consumers, and this test will become a success. So with that being said, thank you all for your time today. I look forward to talking to you on January the 22nd, next Tuesday, and good luck in your test.